Yeah.
It might have been, when we get our age, it's a decade or a
Could be
month.
anything.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
it's true. It's
Who
true.
knows?
Well, just yesterday, I was, yeah, it's not just
And
yesterday is 10 years now to me.
didn't that movie just come out? They're like Lord of the Rings. No,
Yeah.
that came out a while ago.
The other day I took my kid to a movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
E.T.
yeah.
Yeah, it's, I'm afraid I'm horribly guilty of that. And I'm sorry, I've just been out of the freaking loop.
No,
I did this film, which it ended up being a lot of fun. I was nervous about it to start, but it was a ton of fun. I loved the crew. They had it was a real run and gun. They were working with what they've got, and it was a lot of there was some non-union and some union together, and
ooh,
it was fantastic. It's great. I loved it.
you were doing guerrilla
A lot
filming.
of guerrilla film. No, well,
Wow.
it's not guerrilla film. I shouldn't say guerrilla filmmaking. They had a budget, but they were trying to do so much in that budget. They were like, we're trying to do Born Identity in a month. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it was pretty fun, and I got to do some fun misunderstood evil science stuff. So it was really fun.
I wish before, did you see when they were using oh, not Tom Selleck, Bruce Willis, like
Mm,
when he was actually kind of gone, but he was still doing movies. So
yeah.
they have him read a few lines. I wish you could have been the bad guy in one of those movies,
He was sort of like staggering around the sets, wasn't he? He was sort of at the time. I guess you can't sort of blame him in a way
kind
because
of
he's going to
make.
have a lot of financial. I
No,
guess
he was making like 1 million to 5 million,
yeah,
and he was doing like a day of work.
yeah,
So
yeah. He's doing a Marlon Brando, trying to pull off the Brando thing, which was Superman back when. Remember that when he got like
I remember
$2 million
seeing
to
that.
work for like 2 days or something.
That's where they make mistakes on movies. I'm sorry, Robert Downey Jr. Blow me. If you get $80 million, we can cut $80 million out of this budget and
Yeah,
pay some visual effects guys to make it look good.
I think the reality is that $80 million is a network exec saying like, well, if it didn't work, it's not my fault. We hired all the big stars, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Well,
that's a
no,
big
yeah, I'm
part of it.
sure there's a math behind it
Yeah.
somewhere. Also, yeah,
I love him. I think he's fantastic. I just think that okay,
sure.
enough with the freaking metal superheroes. He's
See,
Doctor
I
Doom
still,
now as well, isn't he?
yeah, that's what's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why? What?
Well,
Why?
that speaks to the imagination in Hollywood. Wait a second, who could we get who would work really well in a metal suit? Metal
Oh,
suit,
oh,
Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, you can sort of
well,
see
I
the
think there's so many good actors.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if there's a million, but
Mm.
there's more than just him and
I,
Jack Black and Momoa.
but again, I feel like that's like if you the reason for names is basically it's like collateral on whatever investments go into these things, right? If you can say you've got Robert Downey Jr. in your movie, no one's going to go like no one's going to assume it's going to fail, and also no one's going to assume that you've somehow misjudged.
There was
He's
a
had
time,
flops. He's had
yeah,
tons of flops. But,
back in his bad old days.
mm,
Um, there were times like there's actors that you like, Dustin Hoffman, say, and you know that he's not going to be in something
I
shitty.
don't like Dustin Hoffman. He's not awful.
Have you watched Little Big Man? Oh my God,
Yeah, I saw Little Big Man a long time ago. Yeah,
I
I
did.
guess, but for the
Yeah,
most part,
Maestro.
they're also kind of ruined by age. Like you start seeing them older, and you're like, oh, what the hell are they? They start
Oh yeah,
becoming
yeah.
they're too over the. Yeah, my like I think I've said this before. That my guy was Jaws. Roy Scheider. Roy
Oh
Scheider
yeah,
was my
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That was my like to me. He was just a oh my god, he's magnificent.
That's why I started watching Sequest, DSV or whatever it's
Was he
called.
in Sequest?
The television series, yeah.
He appeared in the TV series?
No, he was the guy for the first 2 seasons.
Oh, wow, I didn't know
He
that.
was the captain of the submarine.
Jesus. That must
Remember
be good.
Darwin the dolphin?
I can't remember. I don't think I ever watched it.
It
Keep in
had
mind
the
that there are huge tracks of my life where I didn't have a TV, and that even though I was in the film
oh
industry,
la la
I
la.
know it was very cool. I make film and television, but I just don't believe in it.
I just
You
don't
know,
watch it.
I don't watch it. Well, I was
Like a
also just a
young Bette Midler. Okay,
uber
sorry.
nerd, uber nerd. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that makes sense.
that was my nerdiness. Welcome everybody. Welcome,
Everybody, woo!
yay! And Cal's here. Cal's here and speaking right away. What is up?
Cal,
She's having a good day. I actually I chatted with her earlier today. So
did you any word on that? Like, is she calling to the
she's
con?
not. No, she's not. I don't think.
Oh,
No. It doesn't sound like this is a good one. But I've said like I've just got to do some more European stuff.
is it uh, a thing we could go fund me, or is it
I don't
don't
know.
want to be amongst people,
I
which
don't.
is fine.
I'm not entirely sure I should let Cal answer that, what
True.
exactly the motives were behind it. But it is, to be fair, if you have any social anxiety at all, and I have it
Do not go
at
there.
times, you don't want to do a convention. I buy that. I completely buy that. Yeah, you haven't caught this live in a while because we haven't done this live in a while.
It's been terrible.
Yeah, Lance, I'm so sorry, Lance. Yeah, it's been a
Oh, it's
wonderful
fine.
confluence of sort of work and summer stuff and ending in the penultimate dropping of my son off at university, which was much more traumatic than I expected, I must say, and also much less traumatic in other ways. So he's already he FaceTimes and says, "Oh, look at this and that," and it's fantastic. He's you know what, I tell you, it's all about nature because I don't
Now,
know what I did to nurture that. He's a wonderful kid, I got to say.
given that campus security is much higher alert nowadays, how long did it take to find you crying behind the dumpster?
What was funny was the poor guy. We went up to sign him in, and he's still 17, right? So he has to have a grown up sign him in.
Oh,
Um, I go to sign him up, and the woman who signed him up was a big Stargate fan. So
oh,
I had to
fantastic.
pose for a photo, and
Oh,
I was like,
great.
Baz, I'm so sorry. Like I hope
What a douche.
he seemed happy enough. He seemed happy enough about it. So
Okay, good, good.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
wasn't just awfully embarrassed.
I think he was awfully embarrassed. Anyways, no, he was really. I mean, he was quite concerned. He's like, look, Dad, it's not going to be well organized potentially, and not everyone's going to do what you would do in a situation. So I just don't want you to lose it. And I was like, dude, I said I am far too depressed to be angry at anybody. And they were really, really well organized. I got to say, really, really well organized.
And you're like, this Xanax can take care of anything.
I may have upped my antidepressants the night before. It's possible, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of lovely. And then we had this wonderful thing. It was my wife's idea because I was just going to go home and curl in a little ball in a closet and cry and eat pizza maybe.
Yes.
And she said, "Why don't we go take rural routes back towards Toronto and stop at?" And so we stopped at this lovely winery, and she had a little flight of wine, and I had a little flight of you know what a flight is? This is news to
A
me.
flight of booze.
Yes, you get like basically like a quarter of a
Thank you.
glass
No
times
problem.
four of four different types of wine.
Oh, okay. So you're really okay. I get it. Yeah.
So Jane did that. I did because I'm of course a child. I did four different flavors of kombucha.
No.
Have you ever had
Isn't
kombucha?
kombucha like fermented tea?
It's like fermented tea, but it's not alcoholic per se. There's a tiny amount of it, but it's basically a soft drink. So they had
Oh, okay.
the best one was the lemongrass one, which I'm very surprised at because that would not have been my choice. The cherry vanilla, and a bunch of other ones. Oh, it's fantastic.
Why
And then
was
the
I?
meal was great. You're sitting in a field beside a winery, and there's like bees everywhere because they've got an aviary as well. And oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, amazing.
Wow.
What
Did you?
son? I say. What son? What
Who
son?
cares?
Yeah,
And that
exactly.
was on your way back.
I was on our way back, and then we got home, and he'd left us a note, and that destroyed
Oh
us.
no!
He went out
Snot
and
running down his face.
bought a little card that he thought would be appropriate because it was like a little like panda bear thing with the scuba gear on. He
Oh,
thought that was very appropriate for me because I've been doing my scuba stuff, and then he just wrote the most. He wrote a thank you note.
wow! Did he
Thank
put?
you for raising me. Thank you for thank you for letting me go to the school. Thank you for like it was just the most remarkably
Wow!
wonderful and compliments thank you for giving me a passion for learning even if it's not the same stuff that you're into and it was
Oh my
oh
God!
my god I was a
Wow!
mess. That's not my son now. I am
Baz,
Ironham. That's not Baz on now, is it? Baz, you can't listen to this.
Baz.
I'm dishing dirt on you.
Okay, wait. Let me say, I think Baz is a genius because what he did was he set me up for the first time. He like doesn't call for like 5 days,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
or he
yeah,
goes, and thank you, Dad, for not getting me a car so that I would have freedom.
yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Is that really Baz? Is Baz? I haven't seen Baz on this chat forever. Wow. Now I'm very self-conscious. Sorry, Baz. Don't mean to be telling tales out of school, but quite proud of you, kiddo.
Well, you're
Um,
lucky you didn't see the snot coming out of his nose.
yes, I lost my. It was just lovely, and left this little book. He left a little book that he said to cheer us up, and it's one of those like what is it? They're called those book of silly aphorisms, but they're all negative.
Okay,
Like have a panic attack, you deserve it. That kind of stuff. Like
okay, gotcha.
there's some pretty great ones in there as well.
Oh, so good to see you,
Baz is
Baz.
just checking in. Well, thank you, sir. Uh,
Dude, if you get stuck in math, I'm telling you, you know one of the world's greatest. And
and it's not me.
I suck. I mean, I suck at like I can't river dance. I can't tap dance. I'm just not a dancer,
See, I
but I
can't do
can do
any of that.
math. I can do math. So
Right, right. Um, well, there you go. You've got an outstanding offer of math help if you need it.
yeah,
I
I've
was going
got
through
you.
the clubs. There's a whole list of clubs at the. I'm not going to mention the university just because I don't know how
Right.
it
Who
goes.
knows? We want to track it down.
And I was listing off all the clubs. I said, look, there's a Pokemon club. Oh my God, there's a Magic the Gathering club. Oh my God, there's a this and that. And Baz is like, yeah, Dad, I'll handle it. I'm on it now. Like I got this. He's got it.
He's going to join like the feminism club because that's where all the ladies are. And he's going to join the Be Kind to Animals
Well, you know what
club.
he's got? His first volunteer gig is because you can volunteer instead of doing hours at school. You can volunteer, and he's done.
Wait,
He's got like a golf. He's got a international young women's golf contest, golf, whatever. Yeah.
so he's going to be a caddy? What are we talking about here?
No, I don't think he's a caddy. I think he's doing some kind of
Ball washer?
scoring or
Eh.
something. He is not a ball washer. Well, who knows? I mean, I don't know
Are
what
you
they.
washing balls,
Yeah,
Baz?
yeah. We went to a golf course. He played golf while we were away up at the cottage, and
Like a first timer?
I think it's one of the first times for him. Yeah, but
Wow.
I'll tell you this: it's straight out of Get Out. Like it is. It is the whitest. This place was like the whitest,
Oh, yeah.
like most privileged. I'm sure it was a wonderful golf course, but holy crap! I really felt like someone's going to come running by really quickly, and you know.
Eh.
So yeah, it was interesting. Tournament. Thank you, Jakandar. Oh my God, I'm bad at the names again now. Anyways, look, sorry, we should say what this is.
Oh, it's
It's
Damn
your
Dirty Abes.
damn dirty Abes. I,
The,
of course, being the damn dirty Abe. You, of course, being
the not a dirty Abe, because Abes are able bodied people who seem to have proven that they cannot take care of this world.
seem to
So,
have. I think we've done a fantastic job of proving we shouldn't be running this place.
right. So it's up to us,
Yeah.
the severely disabled, to we're the ascended, we're the next evolutionary step. We're gonna save this joint. So that's what we're doing.
Oh,
Mocking the walking, mocking the walking. That works.
mocking the walking. That's good.
I
Mock
like
the
that.
walk. Mock the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Add it to the list. Add it to the
And
list of things.
oh, we have a Discord.
Oh, we have a Discord. Do you have have you
Let
set up,
me. Oh, it's
there,
all set up.
I can't do the commands on this, can you do the Discord commands? I mean, what are they called? The Twitch commands and stuff on this?
We
Well, I used to be able to like type things in and it would automatically happen on the thing, but I'm not,
it'll automatically happen on the thing. Well, I just sent you the
yeah, that
link
was
in our
pretty,
Discord.
you just sent me something on Discord. Okay.
Yeah, the link to
Oh, great.
like
Okay.
it's an
All right.
invitation
So I can copy this
for
text.
everybody.
Copy link. I'm going to post it here. This is the official Damn Dirty Abes one, right?
Right. And I'll have to
Is
make
that it?
like you an admin and all that junk. But
Don't make me an admin. I'm useless. I never do any admin.
well, yeah, but you'll just be the useless admin.
You can literally use an IRC client to log in. Yeah, I know, but this is so we're using Restream Studio right now. So
Yeah.
it compiles all of our chats together, and I don't think it passes it through. I don't think it passes it through to Twitch. So well, I'll have to look at it.
Oh, that's interesting. Anybody on Twitch, click that. In fact, anybody anywhere, anytime, click that because it will tell you when we get the new channel set up.
Yes.
When we're streaming.
Jakander, Gimpy, he is very oddly explaining the / commands we can do in chats on Twitch. That's what I'm trying to say. That's basically it. Yeah. Oh, gods. Yeah, that can be an issue for commands. Yes, indeed. Especially if multiple services use similar commands. Yeah, I don't even know what that would do if I sent. What chaos would ensue if I sent a command to Twitch via both What are we on? Facey Time and Facebook.
We're on
Facebook and the Twitchies.
No, we're on you.
And the you boobs. Yep, you got it.
You boobs. Yep. Wow, I can't believe when does Baz turn 18?
October.
Wow, he's gonna be really underage drinking. So anyway,
yeah, no kidding, huh? I'm really curious to see how it's all going to work out. He's being like
young kids don't do that now.
Not as much. They don't seem to get like. Well, I mean, keep in mind, it's a very sports heavy school. So I'm guessing there's a lot of people in like heavy training and stuff for like professional sports and stuff. So
a lot of people like you getting swirlies. God dang it.
Exactly. Yeah, Twitch face. I like that. Takasaurus says you Twitch face.
I like that. That
sounds like an insult. You Twitch face.
Twitch face.
You
and
Twitch
it's probably ableist, right?
It probably is. It's good as long as yeah. Jakandra's dead, apparently, for some reason. So what have you been up to? What's tell us the news?
I made the Discord with Trent.
Right.
And working on the YouTubes. But
when you say you've made the Discord, I have not done a lot of playing with my Discord. What is it? It entails like you set it up and then you've gone through and organized it into different things.
Gone through and organized it, put little icons for different chats.
Right. Okay.
And set up a bot so that it will alert people when, like, if we put an announcement in the announcements, it will send that announcement to everybody.
All right. Yeah, we have that. Yeah, I think honestly, between Cal and Jack Jasper, I think they did everything for me.
Oh, did they do that all for you?
I don't even know how to organize. I don't even know how to use.
I couldn't get that.
I never used Discord. I have to use it more.
Yeah, well, you just go on. Like I have noticed that you don't look at it often, but yeah.
Oh, never. Well, it's just another thing to log into, right? I mean, it's like.
Can we show them the video that I made? Like you created the damn Dirty Abes.
Oh yeah. Let me
logo kind of thing.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves with people.
Yeah,
and I'll try to pull this up. I'll try to find this.
Everybody, I'm so glad. Try to join. If it doesn't work, please say. This is supposed to be a generic last forever invite.
Oh, good. Yeah. It is confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can put expires in 7 days. I don't know why you would do that.
Well, I guess it's just like maybe it's just for one type of stream or something, maybe.
Or maybe
maybe you don't trust your fans, which might be smart. Oh, your fans could be, I don't know, pretty dodgy.
I don't know. I want to be stalked. So, and what's the worst they could do? Burn down my house. So
again.
Yeah, again. Yeah. Boring.
Let me see if I can pull it up in this little thing here.
No, because I'm going to tell the ableism story about YouTube.
Okay. Oh yeah, so, please do. That is wild.
So I'm trying to set up the second channel, which is going to be called Damn Dirty Apes. It is insane that I'm doing it under my GimpyG Gaming, so I didn't have to set up a new Google account and all that.
Right.
But it's still, now it has more restrictions than it did in 2014 when I set up.
And I was wondering if maybe this has something to do with the age verification thing, right?
I think he's right. I think it's some kind of CYA, cover your ass for Google now. Because they wanted my ID. Take a picture of my ID. Okay, fine.
Right.
we do that. They didn't like my ID because it's not a state issued driver's license.
Right.
It's
Right.
for disabled people. Oddly, it's got my social security number on it.
Oh, it
So
does.
yeah.
So it should have. That's
So
weird.
come pickpocket me if you want everything I have. Let's see. Anyway, so let's see. That didn't work. So, but it takes a while to find out that didn't work, right? And then we come back in, and Trenton's helped me with all this. Uh, it wants me to do a 6-second video, and from a link that they give you. So we do that. I use the Pixel phone, just that way I'm not running into any kind of mess ups. And then it has us put my face in the center of this hole, and then it says turn left, turn your head left, turn your head right. I can't, no matter what I do turning, it's
There's
not
only
happening.
so much turning you can
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
I end up like and flopping my head around. So that wasn't working. But then we came up with the idea of moving the phone, and it eventually accepted that. But now we're under some kind of, it will take this many business days to
So it hasn't gone through
verify.
automatically because you couldn't do the
Right.
right. Although I've heard a lot of stories about people having trouble with it. It never, of course, never occurred to this Abe that that of course the movement would be the difficulty as well.
And then, but why they have so few people working at these places? You know what I mean? Google is a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, even YouTube, even if they're barely breaking even or making profit.
I don't think YouTube is barely breaking. Are they not doing
You
really
think?
well?
I don't know.
I
I
think they
don't
were
know
doing
how
really
well
well.
they're doing.
I can't get your video to come up because it won't open it in the browser. I can look at it if it's in the browser, but I can't look at it if it's not in the browser.
Oh, so you can't show your desktop or anything like that?
No, it's only the only thing I can share with this service is. Oh, wait a second. No,
Well, it's
hey,
in Discord. You can show Discord.
hang on a second. I think you might be right, you crazy man. Oh, except it's Discord. How do I open Discord without showing up all of our private chats?
I don't have anything gross in there, do you? I'm
I
going to show
I
everything.
don't think so. Well, that's what I'm trying not to do. Here we go. Let's see if I go full screen with that, and then if I were to open this.
My nudes
Oh,
are
I
like 2
can. Oh, look
days
at
ago.
this. There we go. All right, here we go. I think I can do it. I think I can do this. I can do anything I set my mind to, Lance.
Nice.
Where is
It
it?
just might take a really long
It
time.
might take a really incredibly long
But
time.
that's
Sure.
okay.
Unable to share screen. Okay, come on. Window.
Come on, man. Come on.
Live. Okay, there's that. Why is that up? Let's
I don't know.
see if this works. See if this works. See if we can see this.
Chat.
Nope,
What
that's
you have
us.
to say is, I believe.
Hey, look,
And
it's us.
You clap your hands. Well, millions of us. Look, going back into infinity.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't like doing this.
Okay, it's not going to do it. Screw it.
That's so weird though. Window. I've got the window. That's the live. Okay, where's Discord though? For some reason, it doesn't want to show me Discord. Maybe Discord has some kind of a setting on it to stop that. Ha! Maybe there's a Discord. I think there might be a Discord setting actually.
I've got Discord open on the up there.
I feel like Discord is also, doesn't Discord have a thing like a streaming mode where it stops trying to share, like it stops you from doing exactly what I'm trying to do right now because it doesn't want me to share it?
I don't know. I don't think. Hi everybody. Woo!
Hello.
Join
people.
the Discord down there.
Yeah, I can't. Maybe we could upload it to YouTube and then put it on and watch it.
Yeah,
that way?
I'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay, all right, do that. There's some fun, peculiar, odd, and strange.
Yeah.
AI stuff. Boomer
AI
art,
is
as my
weird.
son would call it.
Yeah, and your son called my unbelievably awesome song Boomer Song.
Boomer songs, yeah. They're completely unimpressed by AI. I guess because they don't realize how freaking wild it is.
Yeah, but I squeezed AI like a grape. Like, I mean, I'm crushing it down into the, what's that called? The dregs?
Yeah, what is it? The wine made out of just the skins.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I crushed the juice out of the skins even. It's gone. And I got that song to pop up. Charlie, the guy who basically invents what's cool, said it's awesome. I even tried to joke with him about how stupid it was. And he's like, no, man, this is really good. You got to try to fix that part with that has where it's speaking out the commands, you know?
Right.
because he thought it was totally badass.
Couldn't you edit it?
Yes, I'm having difficulty doing it myself because
Mm.
you have to go in and write exactly where the words are wrong and
Oh, I
cut
see.
them out and then have it kind of. It doesn't
It's not really
re-render it.
designed for editing, is it?
It is now. Suno does have some good editing. I'm not
Oh, cool.
designed for
Editing.
precise
Right.
pointing and
Right.
all that.
Right. And you're doing it all on the iPad?
Yeah, dragging and clipping certain parts.
Yeah.
So Trenton's
Which I don't
getting good
like
at that
either.
too.
I find that difficult anyways.
I'd rather they just give you a little 2 places to go from this time to this time.
Well, it's so funny. I had ChatGPT write me a little Python code that I could highlight the text that I wanted to be edited, and it would pull out a clip of that. But which was basically like a cheap DIY version of Descript. Have you played
Gotcha.
with Descript at all?
No.
You should try it. I think it's called Descript AI or something, but it's an entirely web based. You upload the video, and then you can literally highlight the text and cut it or paste it or whatever you want to do with it, which I think is probably more conducive for you, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it wouldn't help me with Suno, but yeah, because Suno, it's all prompt based.
Right. Yes. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're screwed. Forget it.
But
You'll never be the musician you always wanted to be.
Not that I wanted to be, but hey.
Yeah, but you could
Well,
have
I'll
been.
just do it right.
Could have been a rock star. Didn't happen.
Could have been.
Could have been. Would have been.
What if I could have been one of those?
Deadly Citrus is back home. Dad was in hospital. He's home now. Oh my
no.
God. That seems like a worry.
Is he
Well,
okay?
I don't think you didn't miss anything, Deadly Citrus, because we literally haven't been here for like weeks at this point.
August 4th was the last time we were here.
Was it really?
Yeah.
August the 4th. So a month, basically.
Yeah.
Wow. That makes sense. I mean, there's been a lot of filming to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been quite nice, which is good too, because I don't know if you noticed this or not, but there's also university fees to pay.
Yes.
Thank God he's going in province. That makes it a bit cheaper.
And you couldn't even afford to buy him his car. So imagine.
What car? He doesn't need a car. I don't have a car. Why should he have a car? We borrowed my dad's car though, and for the first time ever, I had it do robot driving for me.
Is it a Tesla or?
It's a Ford Escape hybrid, I guess. It's a plug-in hybrid, so you can plug it in, or you can apparently charge it with gas. That didn't work for us, but but it will with the cruise control. It's like an adaptive cruise control, so you pick how many car lengths you want to be behind the car in front of you.
Okay,
and it just sticks to it.
And did it do the 100 that you prefer?
It did. Ideally, it would have been more than the 4 cars that I'd given it. But yeah, I think I set it on. It was set on 2 at first, and I was losing because I'd be like, like it would just get, and I'd be like ready on the brake just in case I couldn't deal with it. Then I figured out how to add an extra, and then it was nice because it was a really nice and smooth. It stayed, and then someone cut me off, and it just went jutted on the brakes. And then
really?
Maintained. It was great. Yeah.
Okay, when NBC flew me out to be on the Today Show, I had a Russian driver in my wheelchair van limo. Okay, and we're going through New York, and this guy is inches away from the person in front of him.
Yeah.
And then when he wants to change lanes, is there a space? No.
I'll make it.
Where I come from, we make a space.
Yeah.
And so he just starts turning. And people are like, because we're the big car.
Yeah.
When we got home or back to the hotel room, have you ever almost died? So you're laughing and laughing and laughing.
Yeah. That frantic, that giggle. Yeah.
It was good time.
Good times. When was that? How long ago was that?
2008.
2008?
Yeah, I know.
It's a lifetime ago. You got to get back on TV. Actually, no, there is no TV anymore.
Yeah, who cares about TV now?
David, you have a digital drafting ability in that car. You could have saved so much gas. A digital drafting.
I guess you would have been up behind those Tour de France guys.
Oh,
so they would have been breaking the wind.
I see. Frankly, I think I was doing plenty of breaking of wind. I think for all people involved. Yeah, it was. There was that. My wife and I always talk about this uh, when we're in these when we're in this sort of stop and go traffic. Is that apparently if everyone had one of these distance sensor things and maintained that optimal distance between cars, the traffic jams wouldn't be an issue. It just did they
Right.
yeah, but apparently because there are always it's like there's like a 1% asshole rate where there's always 1% of the traffic, maybe even it's 0.5 of a percent, maybe I don't know, but that there's always just a couple of assholes who just want to weave in and out and
Right.
slam on the
Right.
brakes and and it's oh my god, it's so frustrating to watch.
It's always fun when you pass them doing your Pepe Le Pew
I wish
thing.
though they do get ahead. I mean, they often do get
Well, they
ahead.
do, but then
I
they run into the median or whatever, and you,
Well, there's that
yeah.
awful part of you that goes like, "Oh, I can't wait to
Oh, I
sort of
can't
roll
wait.
by them upside down in flames on the,
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
why you'd wish
you don't
death
need
on
the
somebody
flame.
because they overtook you, but
Well, not death, but
yeah,
maybe permanent disfigurement.
yeah,
Something like that.
exactly. Is that so hard to ask?
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen any of Alien Earth yet?
Uh, I love it
I
so
love it
much.
too. I've only watched the first episode, but oh my god,
Oh,
it felt like just another. It felt like an extra part of Alien. Like it just felt like the
uh,
original Alien. It was lovely.
there are people that are being dipshits about it.
Oh, there are? Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's stupid. Why are those people acting like kids? Well, because a kid's
Because
brain
they're kids.
has more plasticity,
Yeah, yeah.
and therefore you could probably be the first ones you would experiment on
Mm.
putting into a new body. Although GimpyG would be there in a
In
heartbeat
a
for
heartbeat
that.
is true. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Oh,
there's the little girl who was in a wheelchair to start, which
yeah.
they didn't follow up on that in the first one for some reason. I don't know.
Well, they all, because Wendy is the first girl,
Hmm.
right? Because it's all based on Neverland,
Yeah,
Peter
yeah. But then
Pan.
they have all the other kids then join up, right? Isn't that
Right.
right?
Yep.
It's I mean I shouldn't do any spoilers or anything, but it's definitely worth having a look at for
Oh
people.
my gosh, people, please, please
It's really
watch it.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
It's
I mean,
wonderful.
I'm sure it will jump a shark at some point. I will. I'm not entirely with the naysayers on the kids. I find it a little bit. It bothers me a little bit that they're all acting like kids. It's a bit
Well,
frustrating, but
will it? I mean, you know what goes into a movie. If it doesn't have everything perfect, do you get mad? Or
damn right.
if
What are you
there's like
talking about?
so much good that if you just have to turn your brain off just a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
No,
Okay.
this was like watching. It had kind of it was like watching the original Alien. I felt like I got kind of I couldn't believe how authentically original Alien the first scene in the spaceship was, where they're all sitting around
Yes.
eating and stuff, and just they've done a beautiful, beautiful job with it. I've got to say.
Did
Yeah.
episode one have, let's just say, a
Be care-
problem on the spaceship?
Oh, there were problems. Yeah, yeah. It ends the well, I shouldn't say this, should I? But
It's episode one. Spoil
episode one.
yours, people.
I've only watched episode one. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I would look. Is it the fastest paced thing in the world? No, it's more like it's almost like a mood piece. Like I just enjoy
It,
watching.
I
You know,
love the sci-fi.
yeah.
It feels more sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
They focus too much on action and dumb shit than rep
But they've
instead of
gone back to Alien. They've gone back to Alien instead of
right.
everyone's always been doing Aliens. Right? Everyone's gone to the James Cameron action bloodbath stuff. This one
Yeah.
seems to, at least in the first episode, seems to be back to this kind of philosophical, like, what do we do? Like kind of thing.
Right. Like what? Five companies are in charge of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
took over for the government. It's the concepts that make sci-fi
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
I
I agree.
love it.
I
That's
agree.
like why Star Wars is, or Star Trek is good. Star Wars is
Well,
next.
Star Wars is fantasy, and I love it for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it for its fantasy stuff. And but yeah, Star Trek was always more for me more the techie side for me was that.
Yeah,
And
and
then
like how
somewhere
did
in
they?
between
Yeah.
is Stargate.
Okay, so it is. Okay. So you
Mm.
solved oh, and you were the problem solver.
I was a problem solver. Yes,
Oh
indeed.
my gosh.
Yeah, the kids thing annoyed me too. Look, it's just honestly, it was just I don't know if it was the acting or maybe it was the dialogue or it was I felt like we couldn't decide what age they were at. Does that make sense?
Yes, I
Like,
do feel like they haven't hung around a lot of 12-year-olds.
yeah, it felt inconsistent with where like they were at one moment they seemed quite grown up, and another moments they were acting like literally toddlers.
Like toddlers. That's where it
Yeah,
gets me. 12-year-olds. We've been around 12-year-olds playing D&D with them. They
yeah,
get a little crazy, but they're also quite
they're
smart.
basically little grown-ups. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What platform for Alien Earth? The one I was watching it on was Disney. Disney's got it.
Hulu. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's Disney up here. Maybe it's Hulu as well. I don't know.
Hulu is still separate, but it's on the same package.
Oh, I
Like,
see.
because
I see.
Disney owns Hulu.
It's beautiful. It's also just the
Oh,
visual
it
effects.
is.
Although I will say this, the visual effects of the spaceship stuff were much better than the stuff from the planet Neverland. I found Netherland a little bit Star Warsy. It was a bit sort of like fuzzy
Okay,
around the edges.
Endor. Uh,
Yeah. Well,
okay,
someone said that it's Andor for Alien.
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't watch
I
Andor. I
mean,
couldn't.
but
I
yeah,
couldn't
I
get
mean,
through Andor.
okay, there's a difference between when you're in space and you're somewhere where everybody's been shedding their skin for
Mm,
like 5 years, and so it's all gunky and stinky and crappy up there.
mm.
And then back on Earth, there's still jungle and things
Right.
like that.
Right.
What was I love? I love. What if you went back to 1970 and went to a different universe and technology advanced from there in a different way? So instead of iPads, people have these big old clunker iPads,
Mm.
but they're able to do
Well, that's
space
like
travel.
Fallout, isn't it? With their
Kinda, yeah.
their sort of CRT tube related stuff, as
Right,
opposed to.
like they didn't get LEDs going
Mm,
or
mm,
something. It kind of still has that
mm,
70s vibe. I don't know. I like it a lot.
mm.
It really took me away, people.
Right. Yeah. No, me too. I was really. I was like, all right, fine. I should watch the first one. I never like pilots either. I am really tough on pilots, and that will usually stop me from watching the rest of the show. This one, I was like ready to go to. I was ready to go to episode 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many pilots have you done, though?
How many pilots have I been in?
Yes.
Um.
Like a
Jesus.
bunch?
A bunch. I mean, most of them went to series, luckily, but
Oh, la di da.
yes, one of them didn't, and weirdly, it was the one that I thought was going to be the big one too, actually, because that was a Sylvester Stallone one. Yeah,
No way.
yeah, yeah.
Were you on set with Sylvester Stallone?
I was didn't act with him, but he was a writer producer on it, so I met him.
Oh, okay. But you're 5'10", so he was like, he could suckle upon your bosom and stand up
He was. I
straight
was
up.
very impressed with him. I thought he was a really together. It's weird seeing him on the social media stuff now because isn't he like full on Trump now and stuff? Or
He got in trouble with the Trumples.
oh,
But
did he?
yeah, because he was saying people were booing Trump. And he said, well, you can't throw blows outside the ring and expect everybody to not throw blows back or something
Right.
like that and
Oh,
got in
I
trouble.
see. I see. All right. Um, yeah, well, you've got a bunch of stuff we wanted to talk about. We should. Is there anything in
Mhm.
particular that jumped out for you as something to look at?
I would like to look at you and I have had discussions and like your dad becomes you bring him up quite often in, uh, do we want government to be in charge of healthcare or
Hmm.
do we want uh, businesses
Business.
somehow
Yeah,
are
yeah.
better somehow?
Is private or public, basically. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So let's take a look at what private can do on its own.
Where are we at with that?
The two brothers with Duchenne muscular
Oh my
dystrophy.
God. Yeah, yeah. Where is that?
So we're probably, I got this from a place it should be fine to watch. Most of it, we'll stop it periodically to discuss what we know and
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah. Let
So
me pull this out. You
it,
set it up for us.
it's an insurance company. For some reason, well, not some reason, muscular dystrophy is a heritable disease. So, like when my mom and dad had my younger sister, they had like a 50-50 chance of having another kid with muscular dystrophy.
Right.
I don't think they were really up on that back then.
Right.
But so in this family, there are twins, probably paternal twins. I don't think they look identical. Uh, who both have Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, which is always failed by the early 20s.
Hmm.
Except for now, they can do gene therapy.
Right. Is there
So
anywhere in
let's.
particular in this article you wanted to look at, or
It's only 3 minutes. Is it okay if we
yeah,
just hit it?
yeah. Let's see what happens.
Go.
All
Okay.
right, so
Chicago
we're there.
area dad William Small strives to care for his 3 sons equally,
So he's got
but
3
says
sons.
he and his
Okay.
wife
Right.
Allison can't.
Your insurance company is denying one son, correct, the same treatment your other son has received and seems to be thriving after receiving.
Yes, it's.
Oh, that's
baffling.
insane.
It's the exact same diagnosis.
I don't. So they both got this exactly the same condition because it's genetic.
Correct. Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Yeah.
And what could you for people? What does that entail? What is the
Very similar to mine. The motoral neurons decay, not giving muscles any signals, so the muscles atrophy.
Right. Okay.
So with them, you can get up to like 8 and not even know you have it.
Really?
And then all of a sudden, your pinky will start rolling up, or your hand will start kind of curving in, or just some kind. And then the kid starts tripping a lot and falling. You're like, what the heck? Mine started when I was just a baby, and they knew I went from standing on my. How you can hold a baby under their armpits, and they'll support themselves on their legs. I did that to where I would just cry and not support myself at all. And then that's how they knew something was up.
Right.
So,
or you were just being difficult.
I was a lazy baby.
You lazy. That's what. Yes.
Lazy baby.
Lazy. Okay. So going back to this, then. Okay. So basically, you're saying it's basically a death sentence eventually.
It's not even basically. It is a death sentence. There's nobody's survived Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
For longer than how long?
Like 25 is like the outside edge.
And that entire time, you're not basically able to move.
No, well, yeah, no, you. By the time you're in your high school years, you're like me, maybe a little less. But then by the time when you're sneaking up on 20, your breathing is massively impaired. I'm like at 20% lung capacity.
You're 20% lung capacity, really?
Yeah, it might be less than that, but yeah.
So eventually, will you need oxygen of some sort or assistance with that?
I think, but
yeah.
Knock on David's head. So there you go. And swallowing has become a bitch. But anyway.
Really?
Oh, it's awful, dude.
So what do you do about that?
I concentrate really hard on swallowing. Like every bite, I'm like, did I chew that 8,000 times? Okay, good. And I'm just gonna cordon some of it off in this cheek and swallow just a little bit.
Can't you? Well, then shouldn't you be having like more liquid stuff, or what do you?
Yeah, but who wants liquid steak, bro? And you're like,
that's called soup. That's called gravy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. If you saw what my sis does, now granted, my vegetables are not al dente, like, so she really.
Is it a British? It's a British vegetable.
Yes.
Boil it within an inch of its life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I had
that's how I
had a pile of asparagus last night.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that's how. Yeah, just it's been getting rich. It's a little bit scary. They have to help me more often than not. We're coming up with like, okay, give warm tea really helps you swallow. And then Trenton goes on ChatGPT and found out that if you put your head down and try swallowing there, take a drink, that will put things in a different position in your throat.
Do you find that helps?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's only if I get, like, I'll get where I can't swallow even fluid, like because the food jammed everything up. And I've always done this because I've never been perfect at swallowing. So before I take a bite or try to swallow, I take the biggest breath I can and then hold it. That way I'm never breathing in when I'm doing a swallow.
So you don't inhale it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
and if you and you've noticed a difference recently with this?
Yeah, the last year.
Really?
Or so, yeah.
And what are the like? How does one treat this? Like, what does one do?
They do swallowing studies, and they go, "Hey, you can't swallow very well."
So eventually you're going to have to go to more liquid foods.
I guess I don't think about it, but yeah.
Right. All right. Well, I'm
But
here to make you more miserable. That's really
well,
my
thank you.
job. So yeah, if I can
Maybe
bring
I'll
up
just
any painful stuff for you, let me know, and I'll
no
bring it up.
problem.
Yeah.
Maybe more butter in my food, so it just straight
Ooh,
down.
nice. Well, then you
Bacon
should eat
grease.
here. I put butter in. My wife is like, "Did you put any eggs in these eggs?" Because I'm like, I'm butter, and then
Nice.
a little bit of egg in there too.
See,
So
you're already preparing for me to come live
that's
there.
it. I can't. You
Okay.
know, yeah, they'll be sliding food down my throat in no time at all.
No problem.
Wow. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
so
And now,
stuff that this
children.
gonna have to deal with.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
All right. Here we go.
And they're already pretty young. What do they look like? 10?
That diagnosis, Duchenne muscular dystrophy,
There
or
we go.
DMD, a genetic disorder that progressively attacks a person's muscles. Experts say most are in a wheelchair around 12 and don't live to see 30.
Parents all the time think about like, oh, when my kid goes to high school or college or gets married.
You can't dream about those
You
things.
can't dream about them.
Noah and Hunter Small, now 9 and 10, were diagnosed as toddlers. Only their oldest brother, Carter,
Wow.
doesn't have it. Doctors telling
May we
Allison
pause it
she
here?
had passed.
So if they were toddlers when they discovered it, it's bad. They are, and if you look,
They're exhibiting already. You mean?
yes, if you can discover it by then, they're not going to make it to 20.
Could they have discovered
intervention.
it because of genetic testing?
You know what? I have a great story about that I should tell everybody, since they love watching me bawl. But
You gonna
anyways,
cry? You gonna cry?
no, I'm not going to cry. You're crying.
You're
baby.
crying. I'm crying on the
crying,
inside.
baby.
You're crying, you baby. Yeah.
Diaper baby.
What was that? Those women that you sent me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We should probably rephrase that. The video that Lance will share in a minute, maybe, but that we're just railing on Elon Musk.
They're wine moms who are like ripping into MAGA and stuff.
Oh my God. But using the same kind of MAGA style insult and bluster, but from the left perspective. And it stops you in your tracks as you're listening to it.
I gotta admit, I find it quite attractive.
Do you? Well, I feel
like
that is somewhat unsurprising to me, Lance.
Yeah.
Somewhat unsurprising. Do you want to talk about your DNA story now, or do you want me to keep going?
No. Let's keep going.
Okay. Because I'm just the Abe here. So
DMD down as a carrier.
A lot of guilt, but
not a guilt.
I had no idea.
Right.
So
what guilt?
I had no idea.
Oh, because she passed it down?
Healthy, but his legs are failing. His larger calf muscles layered with scar tissue as DMD attacks.
How does it make you feel?
Tired a lot.
Makes you feel tired a lot? After doing what kinds of things?
Anything.
Sports.
But these days, Noah is having an easier time, able to pedal alongside Carter.
I got the medicine.
You got the medicine.
Yeah.
What is the medicine?
State-of-the-art gene therapy shown to slow DMD's progress, known as Elevidys. It costs $3.2 million. Noah received the treatment earlier this year, covered by the family's insurance.
$3.2 million.
He's talking about
to produce or to.
Maybe we should. If anybody in chat wants to look, where's James Evo when you need him? I know that the stuff that I could take is like right around $750,000 the first year.
Whoa! Sorry. So they're talking about $3.2 million for a treatment?
Perhaps for the first year. It could be over a lifetime because, like I said, mine is $750 for 1 year. I'm kind of beyond it, but anyways.
Have you done it? Have you taken?
No. A child with my disability it works on. Adults not so much, but it would be $750,000 a year, $200,000 a year upkeep.
Wow.
So, yeah. So it's beyond any rational or mid-income or even up.
So they're basically pricing it in order to get big money out of insurance. They don't want individuals buying this. They want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if somebody with a CRISPR can make it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'll bet. Well, that's the thing. So that was what happened at that biohacking thing I went to in Vegas a couple of years ago, there's a guy got up on stage and was like, they found the most expensive gene treatment that they could find, gene therapy, and they produced it for $750 at the guy's freaking garage.
Are you able to get a hold of those guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
How about your little Ukrainian cool dudes?
Oh, I haven't talked to her. She's
You should.
I know. I was doing the Patreon thing for a while there, but I think she's branched off into something else now. I don't, or I should check up. I don't even know.
I would love to talk to her for both things, the science.
Well, you should definitely talk to what's his name, or what's her name, Joe Zahner, because they're involved in all this kind of stuff. So
yeah.
All right. It says that Elevides costs $3.2 million for a one-time single-dose intravenous infusion, making it one of the most expensive drugs in the world. That's Jakander. Did that for us.
Thanks, Jakander.
Let's show that. Should we show that? Look, because I can.
Nice.
That. It's funny. There's a part of me that goes like, well, we got to pay them. Otherwise, they're not going to. You got to pay these companies. Otherwise, there's going to be no impetus for them to do the thing. But this is where I go like, isn't this the kind of thing that the government should be doing? Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if your dad's right. And like,
what you mean? Dad's right about the idea of there being a privatized.
No, your dad's
I don't think he wants
so
purely
freaked out about.
He doesn't want purely
government.
Yeah, he doesn't want purely government. Yeah, he doesn't want it purely government. I think he would probably be okay with a combined system, but it's the the government stuff scares him because of the Second World War and the treatment of lives not worth living type.
Yes,
thing.
And that's kind of
where we're going back to.
Think about it. I mean, isn't that what a company's going to do? I mean, companies are just there. They actually have a legal responsibility to make money.
Yeah.
For their shareholders, right?
No, you're right. I think when it comes to pharmaceuticals and stuff, it's something that should be like, this should be like one of these big like space projects or one of these big. They should be, let's cure this, let's cure that. Let's do imagine the stuff we could be coming up.
And there's not a million people with this disease,
and that's the problem.
There's like 200. There's like maybe 1,000, 2,000.
Right, and so they're having to incur the costs. Where if it was something like COVID, you're going to have something very quickly.
But all the research was done with government money, and you remember the Jerry Lewis telethon when they'd make $100 million a year or something? Well, that's what paid for it. So I don't know. They're not doing commercials for this shit, so I don't know where there's something.
It would be interesting to trace the paperwork on this. That might be worth looking into, seeing what the history of this is.
I like that.
Like how has it changed hands? How has it gone from a government funded or aided research or university or whatever into the hands of a company that wants to charge $3.2 million to make a freaking kid not be in pain and tired their entire lives?
Right. I mean, you saw his little calves, right?
Yeah.
My calves used to be like hard.
I wish my calves
and my thighs.
And my little calves.
Huge, right?
He had like Popeye calves.
Right?
Yeah.
And then as the muscle, because that's when the muscles are really dying off. Then when they finally go away, you get all soft and squishy.
Right. And which stage are you at?
I don't know. Stage
5. Should we go back? Continue?
Yeah, yes, please.
All right.
As a Levitus, it costs $3.2 million.
Okay, so they were talking about per
received
treatment.
The treatment earlier this year, covered by the family's insurance provider, Blue Cross Blue Shield's federal employee program. The family initially hesitated with Hunter, whose DMD had been causing heart issues. But doctors soon signed off, only to have Blue Cross Blue Shield deny Hunter's coverage twice, listing the treatment as not medically necessary.
What the fuck? Details of that. What are the specifics? But you get none. It's very frustrating.
Citing patient privacy, Blue Cross Blue Shield declined to discuss the brothers' specific
We can't
cases,
talk about
but
it
said
because
its
of
decisions
their
are guided
privacy.
by nationwide best practices for care, helping to identify what has proven successful for members in the past.
Wow.
Elevidus has been under scrutiny, with the FDA in June announcing 2 boys had died after getting it, though when they received the treatment, their DMD was so far along, they already could no longer walk. A physician herself, Allison...
So they didn't die because of it. They died after taking it. Is that right? There's causation and causality and it's not actually...
Part of why medicine is so hard for me is they don't want to like kill me accidentally, right?
Right.
Like I was going to get a colonoscopy and that turned stupid real quick. So we just decided not to do it.
Wow.
So, you know,
I wish I could have decided not to do it, but you know, I've had 2.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have known about your torturous colon.
It's true. You wouldn't have known about my I think intriguingly torturous colon, apparently.
Much like that tunnel system in Graveyard Rats.
It's true. In fact, that was modeled on my intestinal tract.
I thought they probably did a plaster mold of your colon.
I had to sit still for a plaster mold of my colon. It's true. It's true.
And
all right, let's go back.
A lot of coffee.
And a lot of, I do drink too much coffee.
Stands the risks, but argues DMD already guarantees an early death. Their only hope to pray for a cure and stall the disease.
No, not pray.
No.
While their sons can still walk, run, even swim.
Hunter is declining. We don't have days, weeks, months to wait. We need this done as soon as possible.
Do you feel like your insurance company is wasting that precious time?
Yes.
With this process?
Yes.
And you're watching your son deteriorate
before our eyes.
He did.
Maggie Vespa, NBC News. When
I don't like the weak language that I wish journalists could actually come out and not pretend like things were 2 sides. Do you feel like they're wasting his life? Like, does it bother?
So they're wasting his life.
Yes, they're wasting his life. What do you say to that? That kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. These 2 brothers who are basically twins, right? They're going to develop at a completely different rate now. Mm. One backwards, the other one forward. So, I don't know. It just seems evil, dude.
No, so the funny thing here, not funny at all, is I mean,
funny odd.
We should check with Q on this, but Q looked into getting a treatment that was available to him, and the government doesn't cover it.
Is he Duchenne?
He's not Duchenne, I don't believe. I think he's a muscular dystrophy of some sort as well. I think we should get him on one day.
Yeah,
he's been doing. I'm curious to know what his culinary stuff's been like.
Yeah, and how he's doing.
Yeah,
he was he's kind of bedridden, right?
He has been ever since I've known him. Yeah. All right, I know people in the U.S. with my condition who are having to spend $10,000. Yeah, I mean that's Q, not as in John Delancey, although I do know John Delancey as well. But Q, finger snapping Q, no, quite the opposite, in fact. Anyways, okay, so what is the solution to this then? Because there's a part of me that goes like, okay, look, there's got to be a monetary, like, I mean, someone's got to pay for it, obviously.
Right.
It seems to me that this is a perfect government opportunity for government.
What I feel like is, what's insurance? It is a way of spreading risk over a larger population.
Right.
Right. Like when we were in a village with, say, 50 people. If you only have 1 hunter, well, you're screwed, right? If he goes down. So you have, 10 hunters. And then you have some chances that, if you go down, or you group up with more people, you get 150 people in your group. So
right.
So the same thing with insurance. Something's going to go wrong, and we can anticipate that as humans. So let's spread that risk over a wider base. We'll all accept a little less money or something. We'll pay a little bit to spread the risk over all of us, so a few people aren't just wiped out. Well, why make it businesses who are fighting against each other and who are trying to make profits while also, competing right? Because to compete, you have to drive down costs, and
Right.
costs. This is the cost.
Well, the idea of this is that the hope would be there would be competing companies and it would knock down the price. But when you have such a small market for this stuff, so to speak, people who need it,
Right.
then it's not viable.
Capitalism does not work for anything that has, what's it called, infinite elasticity, meaning that you'll pay anything to get rid of your cancer, right?
Right.
If you're going to die,
people do.
Yeah, it just goes and goes and goes and goes. There was a fellow I know who is quadriplegic from a motorbike accident. He sold his house, and he lives in a garage now as a quadriplegic because he went down to like Costa Rica or something, got dipshit treatments that didn't do anything. So,
did you ever watch Apple Cider Vinegar?
No.
I think it was on Netflix, and I recommended it to you a while back. But it's about all these, like, it's like how to cure cancer with healthy living and positive energy and this and stuff, and of course, just how dangerous that can be for some people if it's instead of getting proper medical.
Well, there was somebody around town was going down to Mexico, and they were feeding them apple seeds because of the cyanide in it. It's like, what? And somehow that was going to cure their cancer.
Yeah.
But they spent tons of money.
Yeah. Well, this is apple cider vinegar was one of the ones that was, you should see it. It's a very frustrating series in that but it's really nicely shot and really well acted. And it's about influencers, like the health influence market in Australia. It's specifically a real story about a woman who pretended to have cancer and pretended that what she was doing had saved her.
Was curing her. Now this is where I think next week, our entire health system is being run by one of those people who has a worm in his brain that died and is now calcified. And he believes that he can look at people. And
the worm in the brain thing doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, either he has syphilis or he has some kind of
something he got in India.
Yeah. I mean, the worm brain thing doesn't ring true to me. I'd love to know exactly what the specifics are on that. I think he had syphilis. That's what I think. Well, because syphilis is a worm-like,
is it? I thought it was just a bacteria or something.
No, well, I think it doesn't it. I should look this up, shouldn't I?
Yeah, let's look up syphilis. Everybody.
Syphilis. Oh my God, Google's gonna love me.
Like Johnny Dangerous.
There you go. Syphilis worm. Syphilis worm is a misunderstanding. A syphilis is caused by the spiral-shaped bacterium. Palladium, not a worm. So my father said that if he's talking about having a worm in his brain, he's probably mistaking it for syphilis bacteria, which has a worm-like look to it.
Well, if you remember, the reason this even came up is when he got a divorce and his wife was trying to get alimony from him. He said he didn't have the earning potential anymore because his brain wasn't what it used to be, because he's got this diagnosis and they showed x-rays of this thing in his head. Okay. And now he's in charge of Health and Human Services.
Yeah.
He was too impaired to pay alimony, but now his brain is fine. Oh God.
Oh, wait a sec. If this is true, this is an AI overview. Maybe I don't know if I want to trust that or not, but it says, so it was a worm, but it's a pork tapeworm. Thought he had a brain tumor, but the scans revealed a dead tapeworm that had entered his brain.
I thought it was something like that. I didn't
know.
Probably
by ingesting contaminated eggs, or I don't know, maybe
dead bear or whale.
Ingested the eggs of a pork tapeworm. Wow.
Well, I mean,
he experienced symptoms like memory loss and brain fog, which led to the discovery of the dead worm. But apparently has no lasting effects from the parasite.
Yeah, because your brain is known for healing itself, right?
Wow. Jesus. So it's not syphilis. What do they actually do?
We got 5 GBPs.
What does that mean?
Great Britain, British
Good
pound.
Lord, 5 GB. That's British pounds. That's real money.
I think so.
Holy Saturnian. Thank you very much. Also, I'm still finding my depression box ATM, and you guys talk about depressing stuff. Again,
I'm
gosh,
just like,
love you too.
Well, if misery loves company, maybe depression does too.
That's it. We if we should all us depressed, my dad called it the black dog. All of us for the black dog need to band together and have fun ways of dealing with this stuff.
Or pet somebody else's black dog.
The world sucks.
Yeah.
Let's make fun of it all,
I don't mean to, yeah. It seems like I go there. Well, but
did he eat pork that was not cooked well enough? I mean, potentially.
Well, sure. I mean, you look at all the dumb shit he did. Remember, he had a whale head on top of his car that he tied there, and he had cut the whale head off with a chainsaw. And his kids were riding in the car with him, and like the juice would come in, and
he's an abomination. Certainly abomination. Look, he's welcome to do whatever he wants with his life, but unfortunately, he's now being put in charge of many other lives as well.
So. Right, and now they're going to come out with. Did you see they're shutting off COVID vaccinations?
It's the mRNA one, right? They don't like the mRNA one.
The one that works.
The modern technology. Look, because of course JFK doesn't mind putting dead things into his body because that's what he's already got one in his brain.
Yeah.
No wonder he's got no problems with that. It is funny though. I was on set the other day and there was a background performer who I had some interaction with as part of a scene, and he was happily telling me about how he does not get vaccinated. There's no way, no one's vaccinating him. I'm like, okay, sure, I guess. I don't I want to shake him and go read a freaking paper or something. You know what I mean?
We need to keep up our "Are you daft?" part of the show.
Well, this is part of it too. I think that this is part of the problem with the left as well. Is that we have a tendency to want to give people the benefit of the doubt. We want to, well, maybe we don't understand it all. Maybe there's something going on there that, but they always have these anecdotal stories about so-and-so took the vaccine and then was hit by a bus. And you're like,
right. You drank a beer and milk in the same day.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I took the vaccine and I was sick for days. I was like, yeah, it's your body fighting a terrible virus. I
don't know if you remember, my arm broke out horribly. I don't care. Yeah, and it swelled up. But all I had to do is take Pepcid. It was really weird. It was like a tummy
Pepcid AC, really?
Yeah, Pepcid got rid of it.
Really? So it was some kind of an imbalance of some sort or something? Benadryl, yeah.
No,
Benadryl,
there's something in Pepcid that fights inflammation.
I've had a million freaking vaccines. I get them. I get every vaccine and flu shot there is because you know why? Science!
I'll bet when you go to get a vaccine, you're like, what's that shot?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm talking. I'm asking a million questions. Yeah. All the time.
Yeah. If you got more, I'll do it.
Yeah. I took the vaccine 3 times. I had the hurting arm, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. I mean, look, it was awesome. I think the second time I took it wiped me out more than the first. But again, I know because I'm not an idiot. Well, maybe I am. I'm less of an idiot about this stuff. Is that it's like, your body is fighting something. That's the whole point of it. Is that your body's going to react and go like, what the hell? And
it's creating the antibodies.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the people that believe it's an on-purpose thing that came out of a lab in Wuhan. So they created a virus to kill you, but you still don't want the best technology for a vaccination because your natural immune system's going to take care of it.
Yeah, I'm hazy on the Wuhan thing because there's so much weird stuff surrounding all of that. I almost don't care though, because I go
I don't care either.
It's gonna start somewhere, and even if it was man-made, I guess what does it matter? Because if it wasn't man-made, it could have jumped from any of the markets or whatever.
If you look now, it's almost positively the wet market, because which I didn't care either way, just like you. But most of the cases. No, all the cases started over there by the wet market, which is miles and miles away. And those are the first people coming down sick. And nothing around the lab. Nobody that worked there or lived around there got sick.
Well, and we have labs too. So it's not like, I feel like there's it almost, I'm not saying we shouldn't try to look for the source. Yes, if it is in fact a lab-based thing, then great. Let's get the standards up so this doesn't happen again. But it's not like it's not like these things don't break out on their own anyways. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why is it called a wet mark? Do they only sell wet items?
Yes.
Is that like a wet, like when they say a wet market, it is an interesting question though. Like, is it a wet market because it's,
I have never really looked at it.
I never really thought of that. See, Bite Me on Klingon 69, despite the name, has really come up with something.
Right, really some good stuff there. Somebody look it up.
I don't care why COVID came upon humanity. I'm just thinking it was there. Let's make sure that we don't die from it. Or let's just make sure that we've covered all the bases. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like let's do what you could do. And then, and I think there's a tendency, I think, for us to get complacent. Like, I think there's been a lot of time for people our age and a little older where things have gone well for them. There haven't been outbreaks. There haven't been all these issues. And so I think we've got complacent and started getting a little superstitious about some of this stuff. And it's, it doesn't, I don't know. I don't think that helps with that kind of
Valadoon comes up with a very good.
What do they got?
Point. It's because of their condition, they can't get the shot. So they're relying on herd immunity, which we need to get up to a certain percentile of the public to get rid of things. Like we pretty much had smallpox whipped. Right? Or no?
Yeah.
What, measles,
yeah.
Measles.
It was basically, we'd eradicated it basically, hadn't we?
What was it? Measles or smallpox? Measles.
Was it measles?
Let's get all the people down in Texas.
Yeah, let's find out. Let me have a look. What viruses?
VR Gimp. You're right. That is mad.
What?
VR Gimp said China created this virus to cripple their own economy. Super smart.
Yeah, brilliant.
I'll teach you a lesson by smacking myself in the face.
Here you go. 14 diseases you almost forgot about thanks to vaccines by healthychildren.org. Polio, tetanus, the flu. I haven't forgotten about the flu. Influenza. Hepatitis B, hepatitis A, rubella.
They're working on getting
What is HIB? I don't even know what that is. Hemophilus influenza. Wow, I don't even know that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
No, there you go. See, that's why we don't know, because of vaccines. Measles, whooping cough. Pneumococcal disease. Pneumococcal disease. Germs can invade parts of the body like the brain, the spinal cord. Oh God. Okay. Rotavirus, mumps, chickenpox, diphtheria. Wow. So there's 14 of them that we didn't know that basically we haven't had to talk about for ages. We can look forward to them all coming back. The revival.
Right. Because, they're literally shut off all mRNA research. Right in the middle of all these studies, right in the middle of doing it, even vaccines for cancer. They shut it off. It's done. Boom.
Really?
The hepatitis B. Which
are there vaccines for cancer? Do you mean like gene therapy for cancer stuff? Are there cancer vaccines?
They're mRNA. They were working on vaccinations for cancers.
So for specific types of
cancer. Every cancer, but
yeah. All right. Okay. Right.
Because
they seem to be scared of the mRNA. They seem to be scared of this genetic engineering.
It's incredible.
Because they don't understand it.
Right. And it's not, somehow they think their bodies, if you just feed your body exactly right, which apparently for RFK Jr. was lots of cocaine, heroin, and as much testosterone, the human growth hormone, as you can put into your body at the age of 70.
Is that why he has that kind of like veiny look to him?
Have you seen him without a shirt?
I'd rather not.
Well, look up him doing pull-ups. Let's show the chat. A 70-year-old man doing pull-ups. He just did that with our Pete Hegseth, the Department of Defense, the head of our department. By the way, they want to call it the Department of War. They're going to change it from.
Oh, this Department is sounding very double plus good, isn't it?
Yes.
Films workout ahead of election debate. That was 2023. Let's look.
No, this is like within the last 2 weeks. They did a pull-up contest.
Tools. Okay. Any duration, any time in the past month. How's that? Just to be covered. 2 weeks ago. Oh, JFK and wow. Okay.
Let's exit. Yeah.
So look.
Now this is a 70-year-old man. He's only natured. This is all from granola and licking stamps and
swimming in toxic lakes of some sort.
Species.
Right? Oh my God! Look at the video. Wow.
Yeah.
Is this like about how to be fit?
Yeah.
All right, here we are in the bowels of the Pentagon for the Pete and Bobby challenge. I think this was your idea, so I blame you. But it's all about making America healthy again. We're going to be fit, not fat. We want recruits that are ready to go.
We're going to be fit, not fat.
What
May we pause for a moment?
Yes, you can. Let me just hop on over here and do that. There you go.
Okay, now if you remember, oh gosh, Michelle Obama had a similar program.
Oh,
and the right just hated her.
Oh, really?
Hated because she wanted kids to eat more vegetables. She wanted schools to have healthy
Every
lunch.
president's done this. Every president's done a health kick thing.
Well, right, but they went nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the right. She was bringing communism to schools, and if you remember,
well, they also went nuts when who was it?
Bloomberg.
Someone was asking about. I forget. It's another thing. But yes.
But Bloomberg said you don't need a 64 ounces of soda. So if you buy a bigger soda, or no, I think he just outlawed huge sodas.
Yeah.
Get a 16-ounce soda, and that's it.
Yeah.
And they lost their minds.
Yeah.
And now they want you to
We're giving you your pop back.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sorry. Let's go back to the video.
All good. Very good. Let's go.
Could you embiggen it again?
To do this challenge.
Can you what? You want to go back?
The challenge is
no, like make it big.
Was it not?
And 50 pull-ups and
oh, you want the whole? I'm trying to stop us from getting screwed over.
Okay, yeah.
The top standard that we
want. Because if people want to see it, they can see it. But
yeah.
This way we're.
Okay, look.
There we go.
Okay, that guy's big.
Yeah.
But wait, look. He's doing real pull-ups.
I don't think I could do one of those.
No. Anyways, if you saw him without his shirt, he's huge.
You better Ranger Tom! Let's go!
Make your
country proud!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, make your country proud. There you go. I thought there was a shot of him.
Make America healthy.
Doing
one more!
Go get it. Let's make America healthy.
Good to have a healthy fighting force. Go get it.
Let's make America healthy.
Yeah, let's make it healthy again, and we could start.
You know, like the 70s when everybody smoked. Like, do you remember that Battle of the Network Stars?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. For old guys like David and I, there was a Wide World of Sports, Battle of the Network Stars, and everybody on TV, Christy McNichols.
None of these names are going to mean anything to anyone.
No, none of these. Never. Okay, you're right. But you're right. They're not going to know any of these people. Tom Selleck, I saw him on one.
Yeah.
So he stayed.
He was pretty fit back in the day, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they were freaking smoking. Like they get done with their run. Like, you know, Mr. Carter. What was his name? Gabe Kaplan.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Gabe Kaplan?
Do I?
You know Gabe Kaplan. You know,
Flintstones making ads for tobacco. Wow. Yeah.
Well, that was like the 50s and 60s. Yeah. But these guys on TV, they get them with their, 100-meter dash and smoke cigarettes.
Jesus. I don't remember that, but I guess I probably wasn't looking out for it as well.
I watched them recently because I just sometimes get nostalgic for these things that I thought I liked, and I go back and look at them and go, oh.
It's so
there
weird.
There just was nothing to watch.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. How they just how a part of society it was. And there are still places that I go, and sometimes like when you leave the city and go into the country, there's still people who think nothing of like standing in a doorway of a room and smoking, and you're like, guys, no, dude, smoking outside means get the fuck out of that building. Like, yeah. Gabe Kaplan was Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Ralph.
I never really watched that either. That's so funny.
Well,
we watched Happy Days. I remember watching Happy Days.
No, that was Sid on it, right? Yeah, that was Sid.
Yeah, that was Sid on it. Yeah. And then there was then of course there was Knight Rider and God, what else was there? Dukes of Hazzard, which again, look at Dukes of Hazzard now. Holy crap! Whoa! There's a few issues there. Smoking outside. What neat. All right. Okay. Was there something else you wanted to? Should I pull up anything else? Are we?
You know what? Let's do a nice one. There's a wheelchair thing called.
Oh yeah.
This is not a wheelchair.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Which is a play on that one. I can't remember the artist's name, but he said, "This is not a pipe," but it was a pipe. You know, it was a picture of.
Wasn't that Magritte or?
I can't remember. Somebody.
Who was it? It was an M.
It wasn't
Matisse.
Sure.
It wasn't.
It was more German because it said, "This is not a pipe." In
yeah,
German.
yeah. Who was that? God. Vincenzo is a huge fan of his stuff. Someone will know it. You wait. Someone will get it.
We are old.
We are definitely showing our age. Yeah. What's your point? Yeah. We're always showing our age. When are we not showing our age is the question.
True.
All right, let's see if I can do. Oh, that's not right. I'm just going to look up the actual. It's just going to be easier to do this. This is not a wheelchair. All right, here we go. Not a wheelchair. Not a wheelchair.
Well, and the reason is if you go the FDA route and try to build a piece of medical equipment that is a wheelchair or electric wheelchair, they're going to crush you.
Right.
Right. So these are not wheelchairs. They are, what would you call them? ATVs.
Right.
Powered by your arms or
a big
whatever.
Rig. Yeah, a four-wheel drive off-road wheelchair. But yeah, okay, but yeah, I see. So basically you're using your arms to move it. Is that right?
Which would be really good.
It was Magritte. Oh my God, I was right.
All right.
Ooh, how classy am I, huh?
Look at you.
This is not a nerd.
It's because you didn't watch television back in the day, guys.
Magritte. That's it. It's a very cool looking machine, I've got to say.
I mean, they got other stuff.
I would ride that. I would totally ride that.
Yeah, what I like is it doesn't look medicinal.
No, it looks like a kick-ass 4x4.
That's what I hate about the track in my ceiling that goes through my room, out down the hall, and over the bathtub. You know?
Yeah.
Is it looks very medicinal. I don't like it.
Oh, let me guess. It's like a slightly off-white color.
Yeah, like a tannish.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a little worse than that because we had to rescue some of the. They didn't pay to get a new one, right? So we did a lot of salvaging the track.
Right.
From the house fire. Some of it was too far gone.
Right.
But then we rescued what we could. So there's like dark gray.
You'd think like an industrial track, like a cool metal bolted on track would be kind of cool.
I would like it was all hidden by wood.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So, I see. Right. I was saying embrace it and go with like giant bolts and metal clamps and all sorts of stuff.
Well, I could see that, but I'd like it to be homey or whatever.
No, yeah, it makes more sense.
Like I'd like my wheelchair to look either just badass, like you're talking about, spinning rims, things like that.
Yeah. A little bling. I'm definitely more the industrial. I love the idea. I would live in a cement box if I could. So would my son. Yeah, it's very Mad Max. It's just purples. It's got a good point. It is very Mad Max. Just Mad Max. I love it.
Can we see what else they have?
Yeah.
Wheelchair wise. And they want donate. What's this about?
Ooh, there's a couple of them. There's this one.
They got a kid rig.
The rig. Look at that. It's got even bigger tires. Off-road.
It looks like the seat can move back and forth for different ages, right? As you grow, you can move the seat back.
Right.
That's kind of cool.
Got a manual wheelchair. Whoop. What have I done?
I don't know. It's just loading something up.
Manual wheelchair. Accessories. Manual wheel. Let's look at the manual wheelchair. I see.
But I just like when people go outside.
But that's what they're selling. But they're saying you can. I guess you can. So you can custom powder it and stuff. If you, I guess you could
see, that's cool.
Bling it up a little. You know what I mean?
And now that's
kind of like the green. Nah, the green's too hospital too.
If you're paraplegic, you want a very light, portable chair so you can pull up to your car, scoot yourself over. collapse it yourself and throw it in the back seat.
Right. And that's what this is?
And that's what this kind of chair is.
And it's not a medical device. You see that at the bottom?
See?
Yeah.
That way it's not $1 zillion.
It's so weird that you got to get around it like that, though. That just seems kind of nuts to me that you've got to like fake that it's not a medical device. To
a lot of the equipment I've been looking at that I want like that Celtic Magic, which is the weirdest name for a tech thing ever.
Weirdest, yes, absolutely weirdest name for assistive tech that I've heard. Yes,
it really does sound like you're going to get some druidic, like a bag of like runes and like maybe feet from a crow or something.
It's a steampunk wheelchair. Yeah, it has got a very steampunk look to it.
But all of those things, they go over and over again. You're not.
So the donate. Let me throw this up so people can see it too. This is the donate. So you can. Is this the one where you can buy coins? Yeah, you can buy these coins, like these collector coins, to support them. That. So you buy like a $15 coin or a $100 coin or a dinosaur.
You know, if you don't feel comfortable saying don't, how much did it cost? A lot to make your coins?
I can't remember. I've got to look at the invoice on that. It was more than I expected, to be honest.
Was it less?
But it was because I only got like 500 of them or something, or 200 of them or something.
But was it like if you charge $20 a piece?
Oh yeah, I could do $3 is fine. You'd
be okay. Okay,
$20 would do it. Yeah.
Well, if you feel like donating there, go right ahead. Or
we highly recommend this because we like the look of this stuff. This is a GimpyG approved charity of choice.
True. Except for GimpyG himself, which he really likes. $500 in doctor's note for the knob. Yeah. Okay. Do you see what VR Gimp said? Could you read that, please?
Yeah. So GimpyG Gaming. When I was getting my car, they wanted $500 in a doctor's note for the knob for the steering wheel, which is to assist in using the wheel. Literally $15 at a Tractor Supply for the same part.
Isn't it ridiculous?
Yeah. But part of that is you're saying is because of the requirements of the medical, whatever it's called, you got to go through, right?
Yes, and I don't know if it's to get some kind of FDA approval, if it costs a lot, or it probably does, and it takes years. That's silly. The joystick for my wheelchair that I got when I went on the Today Show was $3,500.
Right.
Okay. And then this Celtic Magic. Oh, he just told me I had half a glass still, so I don't need more tea. I was just thinking, if he's leaving, I want to make sure I
want to fill up on the tea. Yeah, I got it.
So, and the Celtic Magic is like $500 for a very similar piece of kit.
But that's it. If it's required to go through all of the various different things to get it certified as a medical device or a medical assistive device or a disability assistive device, then it is going to cost a fortune more because of all of the sort of onerous rules required to make that happen. At the same time, you obviously want safety involved. So, by not calling it a wheelchair, that's very smart.
But then there's this weird, have you ever heard of rent behavior?
No.
Okay. Like nowadays, insurance companies, they can only you can only keep like 20% most of what they spend out, right? Like they can't make 50% profit.
Right.
They can only make 20% profit.
Yeah.
So actually the way they've made up for that is go ahead, charge us $50,000 for a wheelchair because now we're getting 20% of that 50, or do you get what I'm saying? They're actually increasing how much they have to spend, and then they probably make a deal with the wheelchair company. We'll buy them in bulk or whatever.
Right.
But
it does feel like that's another one that might be worth. Oh my God, we're turning into socialists.
Dude, I think I'm socialist.
I think I might be going socialist-y.
Look at TVs. TVs are fantastic. You don't need a TV. They're getting bigger and cheaper. You can get a 95-inch TV for like if you don't mind if it's
They're so cheap now.
There's like a $1,700.
Well, because you're selling because they're spying on you now, right? Isn't that the idea that you get these smart TVs so they can just spy on you, basically?
Who cares? I don't mind. We probably should. I don't do anything interesting, but I know it's all about freedom, blah blah blah. But
Jacandra says has got an interesting one. On the flip side, as much as I hate to give any ground to these ass clowns,
true.
RFK butchering guidelines may make it easier to get medical shit to the market. We just will not be able to trust the safety.
True. Or know that it's an actual drug.
Yeah.
Did you see they're bringing in all kinds of scientists who will say global warming is not real? That's going to be their next report they're having.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, I think 99% of climate scientists believe in global warming. So they're having to really search for the cranks that are willing to say that. It's just incredible.
I like this one. Welcome. Wholesome Vampire said, not socialist. You pronounced humanitarian wrong.
Yes, true. Oh, that's good.
It's pretty good, huh? Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You're my friend.
So we have hardcore socialism for the billionaires and rugged individualistic capitalism for everyone else.
It is true. Think about the 2008 financial crisis. They had, oh gosh, we need an airline industry, so they bail them out. And the same industry got in trouble, and they're still getting in trouble by taking all their profit and not buying backup things or doing maintenance. They're buying their own stock to drive up stock prices. So,
well, that's, I mean, again, not to give them credit, but the one of the things I'm sort of tickled by with this administration is the okay, you need a bailout, Intel, we'll take 10% of your company.
See, that's interesting to me.
I kind of like that.
That's making people freak out, and that I'm like, do we own it or does Trump? That's the only part I'm worried about.
Well, we would own it. The problem is we just don't know. I mean, technically the government would own it, but I
like that.
I just don't know how it would be distributed from there, right? You know what I mean?
And do the people?
Well, if you want to do a sovereign wealth fund, make that's fine with me. Like,
I don't know what that is.
Oh, sorry. He wants to do a sovereign wealth fund, which is basically when countries have huge amounts of excess money, they invest it in funds that then get distributed back to people, and all the rest of it. We of course don't have we don't have a surplus. We have a huge deficit. So, but he still wants to do it. But I thought, like, if they're gonna take like a chunk of China's, so Nvidia can now sell to China, they're going to take a chunk of that as well. The idea that this could help, get us out of debt is fantastic. I mean, I like that idea, but the idea of creating a fund from the money that's made by investing in these companies would be. I don't know the logistics of it, and I think it's going to be in the nitty details for sure. That video I sent you from the New Yorker about how much money Trump has made since coming into power.
That you turned me on to, that Scott Galloway.
Oh, yeah.
Covered that
Prof
as
G.
well.
Is he? Yeah, Prof G.
Should we look at it? Like, do you know if it was?
It's a long video.
Yeah.
I'll put the link up. People can look at it if they want to. It's a long video, but it's kind of worth watching, I'd have to say, because
let's just say deregulation of meme coins and cryptocurrency and all that happened to line up with Trump earning $3.4 billion.
Yeah.
So far.
Well, what I liked about it was that is his kindest approach to it. He's giving him the benefit of the doubt for most of it. So there you go. That's the video.
If you watch the New Yorker guy, he is being like really, really impartial. He is steel manning the hell out of the Trump side, and he's made 3.4 billion since he was.
It's him and his family, so they've lumped it together. But yeah, and even that, it's very conservative. He went very conservatively on some of the numbers. And this is not even the end of the first year.
Right.
Like, that's what happens now.
Well, I mean, I think the thing that people don't really pay attention to, and the people who get mad at us, is like, okay, Trump had a dinner where the president of the United States showed up. If you were one of the 50 top purchasers of his coin, of his meme coin, that is tit for tat. That is, how can that be even questionable to be wrong? Jimmy Carter sold his peanut farm, so there would be no sign of impropriety.
Yeah.
And this guy invites billionaires from around the world to a dinner, and he knows exactly who's bought the most. So he can turn little screws and help them out.
Well, unlike Saudi Arabia investing in huge amounts of money into the Jared Kushner's investment fund and stuff. When the actual group that's supposed to decide what they invest in had said no, he doesn't have the background, or that we would not be investing in this ourselves. The king stepped in and said, go
ahead.
Yeah,
or that $400 billion 747.
The question that he leaves
million.
Yeah, 150 million or something. What it was for a used?
It was 400 and some million for the Boeing.
Wow.
Whatever.
I mean, one of the things that I was sort of chilled me at the end was his final summation, where he talks about, he says they seem very eager to sell and to make as much money as they can while they can. So what's getting sold and what's going to get sold?
I forgot to tell you this part. Okay. Have you heard of a guy named Lutnick? He's like one of Trump's big supporters of tariffs and all that. I call him Nutlick because it's Lutnick, but so let's just call him Nutlick.
Okay.
His kids have a big company, and they're buying up everybody's tariff debt. So, let's say you rack up. Well, they've said they've already made $180 billion in tariffs, right? They're going through and offering you 10 cents. We will buy that debt from you, right?
Wow.
And then if it gets determined to be illegal, we get the full refund.
Oh, wow.
So they literally are counting on it being declared illegal, and they're in the goddamn house.
Wow.
They're in the house, dude.
They're hedging the bets of their own bet. Well, but this is the other thing, is it's like, I mean, like owning companies that are completely influenced by him being president, and like meme coins that are entirely based on his popularity and stuff. It's a video that people should watch. You should definitely watch it. It's quite fascinating. And that's not to say, again, I think that one of the reasons why this is being allowed to happen is that there's an absolute distrust for both sides of the government now, and I think that unfortunately we're now moving to this weird authoritarian kind of approach to government. Yeah, it's bizarre. Nap time, says Dewey. Yeah, I'm getting there too. I'm slowing down a bit. How are you doing?
I'm fine, but let's see. What do they want to talk about? I don't know. I was going to cover a bunch of ice crap, but
the ice thing was fascinating, just because, not so much because of the video, but we should talk about what the undercurrent there that was weird was that basically it was footage of a guy who had been caught by these ICE agents, none of whom would identify themselves, none of whom had badge numbers, basically completely free to do whatever they want. There was one of them has this big DSLR camera, and it looked to me like they were staging stuff.
Well, it has come to fruition. There, I'll find it. The pictures in the video that they reshot have been used by WhiteHouse.gov.
They have.
Yes. So they re-assaulted the guy.
Yeah.
To get the. It's almost like David Hewlett is an immigrant, because they.
Where was that video? I gotta find that one, because maybe we could pull up a bit of it.
It was in.
Oh, it's the 1:09. Yeah, 1 hour 19. Got it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, let me open it. We might as well just show because we can just cut straight to that, can't we?
Yeah.
And
these guys won't bust your balls at all.
Okay, let's have a look here. See if we can share this. All right, so this is it Mr. Fun? Is that right? There you go. Okay, so Mr. Fun, I think we're it was around. Let me see. Here we go. Let's just watch it without the commentary and see what they have to say here.
We got to go through this video somewhat slowly. This is really disturbing stuff. Now, I know that the ACLU in LA has filed suits.
What is the ACLU?
ICE, and I think around at least involving events on this day.
What is it?
Okay, watch this. And, oh, no, I'm going to be right here, my friends. Okay, stop it right there. You see the guy in the back in the darker suit. You can just, right there where he's got a 35 millimeter camera. And
how does he know he's got a camera? I can't even see that. Can you see that?
You probably watched it beforehand. We'll see it.
ACLU in LA has filed suits against ICE. And I think
they've got cameras on them. Are those on
this day?
Do they?
Okay, watch this.
Is that what that is?
Oh yeah, there you go. There's the camera. There it is.
There it is.
Got it. Look, I'm better than he is at pointing it out.
Right here, my friends. Okay, stop it right there.
So he's got the big camera
back in the darker suit.
Yeah, we know this.
You can just right there where he's got a 35 millimeter camera, and often you'll see these ICE guys with videos that they're shooting the protesters.
Right.
This is this is basically
so like kick-ass lens on it.
We don't
know.
But I think his point, his point was I thought was kind of interesting where you're like, of course they're filming stuff.
Right.
So the guy is standing, right? They've got the guy constrained. They've got two guys on him.
Yeah.
The guy in the white shirt behind there, he comes into frame.
There you go.
Right
This
there.
guy's the guy who's getting arrested.
Him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got his arms behind him. There's that weird speaker in the background that reminds me of 1984 too.
Right.
And then this is the weird thing. And then he's there. He's standing there like that.
So you
and
can
then
see, and he right behind there.
They've got him.
Already
Arms
got
behind
him.
his back.
He's cuffed. His hands behind his back, and they're gonna take him back down to the ground to take photos.
Name and badge and all that. This way.
Name and badge.
Just dropped him.
There you go. So they drop him.
Okay, now
and there's this guy
there with the cap that's facing us is now shooting pictures of him on the ground.
You are going to be federally charged with kidnapping.
Right there, right there.
I mean,
yeah.
Whoa, dude, that's cool. This guy's cool.
So
this guy's got a fucking kafia.
Wow.
But what kills you is they redo it violently so that they get the action shot.
Yeah.
I know
it's very YouTuber. It's very YouTuber,
to you,
right? Yeah.
Right? Didn't they beat you with burners while you were supposedly falling down a hole or something?
Yeah.
And of course, Del Toro does 47 takes.
That was Vincenzo, actually. Was
it? Okay.
Del Toro, I'm sure, was a part of it. But yes, yeah. Hang me from a rope and then have stuntmen hit me dressed in green suits. Yeah.
Right. Because it's fun. But and then
those are Axon Model 4 body cameras that ICE Gestapo are wearing. So there should be we should be able to see this then.
But we can't, and they don't have numbers of verification. It just killed. What do we cover, David? Because since you've been gone, they've taken over Washington D.C.
They're talking about Chicago. They're talking about Chicago next, I guess. Have you watched any of the South Parks?
They're killing me. I really like them.
They're so on the money. Like this is a present for you. You are the best president ever. You do not have a tiny penis. Like it's extraordinary.
I like them, but Jose, he's a good man. He's going to heaven probably. And they're like, then next you see ICE invading heaven to catch all the Mexicans in heaven.
It's just, it's disgusting. And then in the latest one, they have everywhere they visit, every tourist site, governmental tourist site that they see along the way to the Capitol is either being replaced by Trump's form and is always surrounded by soldiers with guns. So.
They're fighting to get his face up on Mount Rushmore. They're
Are they really?
Yeah, they have big posters of him on the side of the FBI building now? You'll have to look. Whenever doing one of their cabinet meetings, where they all bow down and scrape and grovel before the king.
Yeah.
They were showing that he has, look, we put your beautiful face on the side of this building. It is bizarre. And the fact that people can't see it is freaking me out.
I think people do see it though. And I think this is the problem, right? Is that this was the thing that the guy was talking about from the New Yorker about how much money he's made. This is all public. It's all public. It's like, as I say, refreshingly corrupt. It's all out in the open and people don't give a shit. Like, that's extraordinary to me.
But people get mad at me, like even family. If you go, why has he got, I didn't see that. You didn't, what are you watching? How can you not have seen this? And that, well, it's okay because there's crime in Washington, D.C. It's down 30%. And if you go out into the rural areas, per capita, you're more likely to be murdered. But that's fine. They're not going into, Nashville or.
The story that shakes me the most on this front that you had was AOC talking about how the big beautiful bill is basically it will allow him to create his own personal army, and that is ICE. Like, he's recruiting people now, and the people who join ICE now are most likely going to be people who support him and his sort of authoritarian approach to government. And it's also going to be the largest, or it's going to be bigger than the FBI.
It's larger than the Marines. It has a bigger budget than the U.S. Marines. It's okay if we play. It's not too long.
Let me see.
A little shtick.
I don't think I saw her shtick. I read the article. I don't think I saw her. Did she actually talk about it? Is she?
I think so. I think maybe I didn't include a video.
Let me have a little looky see.
Because she actually presented this during a congressional hearing.
No, it wants me to pay for the Daily Beast.
Oh, I hate that.
Everything is a paywall.
I didn't pay for it. How did I get around it?
Well, I watched it the first time, fine, but I guess I watched it again, and it doesn't want me to watch it again. She's got to be on YouTube, though, right? I mean, it's got to be
right.
Like she's going to hide it.
So
YouTube. All right, let's have a
Big Beautiful Bill, ICE, right?
Yeah, Beautiful Bill, ICE, AOC. Let's go.
Delete the cookies. Somebody said, but David loves cookies, or do they call them biscuits where you're from?
Is it a recent one?
Whenever the big bill went, probably a month or so ago.
There's a bunch of her stuff. I don't know what the best.
Calcium cow.
So there you go.
Let's
just have a look.
Chat's on lockdown.
We'll lose. Total talk. Kicking them off the AC. Their health explodes our national debt. Where's that? Is a deal with the devil.
Deal with the devil.
Hitler. No, this doesn't talk about ICE. This doesn't talk about ICE.
Brown shit. Nazi.
ICE. Is she AOCC?
No.
No, just AOC, right? Big Beautiful Bill.
It's Ocasio-Cortez. So that's where the
Okay. Nope.
I know it's awful, but I like her a lot.
What, AOC?
Yeah.
I think she's fantastic. Yeah. And she's got like a way of it's a death. AOC slams Trump's Big Beautiful Bill as a death sentence. Nope.
Maybe.
AOC freaks out of her ICE funds.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think this is some, I don't know who that is. Who's
okay, I'll try to find it better. If anybody can find a better link, tell us.
Deal with the devil, but this is a new thing that she said recently, right?
Well,
about ICE.
It was prior to the bill being passed. That's why she was telling us what will happen when.
Let's do this. Let's just look up AOC and ICE. instead.
But as I was telling David, though, they're not seeing it and they're ignoring it. And like on the Trump thing, if you say he's made $3.4 billion, they go, yeah, but he's donating all of his, he's not taking his salary as president. Well, that's $400,000, dummy. I would go ahead and forego that for 3.4 billion also. Yeah, but he doesn't have to do that. Okay, I guess.
Whatever. I can't find that. Yeah, I can't find a clip of just her stuff.
Well, just so everybody knows, it's almost like he's building a, what were those called? The brown shirts?
Yeah. I mean, basically, he's recruiting people to an organization that it doesn't, and also it doesn't just deport people. Like, it's not just immigration. There's other stuff involved here. But it's basically he's going to make it the largest part of the government, basically, isn't it? I mean, it's
and they only really report to him directly, and they're federal, so they can go anywhere they want, and they don't show who and what they are, so there's no redress.
Oh, Democracy Now! was they didn't have a Democracy Now! Has a piece on it as well.
Okay.
Basically saying that it's a bunch of they go into a whole bunch of different stuff, but yeah,
okay, I'll find it.
Yeah, we should find a clip for it. But it's basically such a huge amount of funding going towards this one organization, which just happens to be one that seems to be, certainly from where I'm sitting in Canada as an American, it looks like he's basically creating his own. It's like his own army. I mean, it's kind of shocking.
What's the name of the country in Handmaid's Tale?
Oh, I don't know.
Gallo.
I haven't. That's not. It's a book I didn't read. It's a series I haven't watched, I'm afraid.
Oh, you didn't? I really like how they portray the woman in it, because in order to kill somebody, she's really got to go full monkey on him. It's not like she's beating him, but Gilead, like the guy tries a big wig politician, because they're just meat to them, is gonna I don't want to say the word, but let's just say have relations unwanted, and
right.
She ends up having to kill him with a pin, but it's a huge struggle. She gets beat up and then she stabs him in the neck. And I really like that.
I really respect that.
Well, more than like, okay, Charlize Theron goes in and just kicks the crap out of 7 guys. Right. This is more like, okay, this lady's really fighting for what's right. And she's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. She's a woman who is using her brains and her moxie to get stuff done.
There's a film that haunted me, a New Zealand film called Blackbird, about an Irish prisoner in, I guess in New Zealand, in a British prison in New Zealand, and Aboriginal people who were basically used as help there at the time by the British as well. Both of them incredibly mistreated by the Brits.
Right.
And there's a scene where one of the officers sort of forces himself on this woman, and she fights like it's just this brutal fight, which she loses, and then you discover this happens every day.
Right.
She fights it every day, or every time he feels like it, and it's such a female perspective on it, because as a guy you go like, oh my god, I can't think of anything worse. Of course you fight, and then and
you hope they're going to win, but they don't, because that's not what happens.
But she never stops fighting. Every time this asshole comes in, she fights. Yep. Even though it's happened, 100 times now or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
It was absolutely shocking.
You might show the alligator Alcatraz.
Oh my god, that stuff's insane.
I just want people to know this is not normal, people. This is not regular stuff that they're doing. They're creating these concentration camps.
Is that the one? Is that the Democracy Now! one?
I I know that
I feel like that might be one of them.
A quip on it that it was, it's about the cruelty.
Democracy now, immigration system while inflicting harm, sowing chaos and tearing families apart.
The largest investment in detention and deportation in U.S. history, a policy choice that does nothing to address the systemic failures of our immigration system while inflicting harm, sowing chaos, and tearing families apart. Wow.
True.
Unquote.
Pretty damning.
For more, we're joined by Aaron Reichlin-Melnick, senior fellow at the $17 million.
My timestamp?
Was there a timestamp? I didn't see a timestamp. Let me look.
Was it 31 minutes? I can't remember.
No,
there's not 30
this is another one. Trump is an evil, racist, Dickensian type. No.
Oh, we gotta see that.
My God, there's not enough time in the world to watch all of the internet.
No, and I cut it back.
Let's have a look here. Let me see. So this was the alligator. This stuff here.
They're making that
being paid for by the federal government and not by Florida.
Federal government's paying for this, not Florida.
In other GOP states, because we see that the reconciliation bill contains $3.5 billion for ICE to hand out to states that are looking to do similar things to what Governor DeSantis has done already. So really transformative at a national level and at a state level for immigration enforcement in this country, like nothing we've seen in the modern era.
Wow. Jesus. I mean, you shouldn't get tired of hearing that, right?
Yeah.
That hundreds of those people were likely innocent if any already been released. You know, the Trump
so
administration
this is the advantage of this place too, is it's got an airport, so they can
but when they
detain and fly them out.
Guantanamo Bay, fully a third of them had no criminal convictions at all. And we've seen with their deportation of people to Sikot in El Salvador to be imprisoned without trial, that hundreds of those people were likely innocent of any claimed gang ties and had no criminal records at all. So this is not Alcatraz, it's a detention camp that ICE is using to hold immigrants, many of whom will likely have no criminal record.
Aaron Reichlin-Melnick, I want to bring in...
Yeah, it's pretty...
Whoa, that guy's name's quite the little jumble.
What is it? Aaron Reichlin-Melnick?
Yeah.
Senior Policy Counsel. It was an interesting channel, actually, the Democracy Now.
I like it.
I don't know much about them, but yeah. Yes, my sister will be in Newbury. It's true. The convention I'm doing at the beginning of September, so I guess in about 10 days or so.
Today's the 2nd.
Yeah, so I think it's the 13th to 14th or something like that. Yeah, my little sister's going to be there as well. Yeah, and also Robert Carlyle as well. Yeah. Of course, Joe Flanagan, Paul McGillian. So everyone should come by and say hi. And we're going to do where I'm doing and I'm with Genius while I'm there as well. So we got some people from ESA coming, and we're going to talk about some science.
Okay, cool.
Too. Yeah.
Robert Picardo, isn't he a thing?
Robert Carlyle.
Okay, but
he's like Train Spotting and the lead in Universe and oh my God, 28 Days Later.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
I'll clear it up later.
Was that your glass?
Nope. It was just a bunch of camera equipment, but actually, I should probably wrap up anyways. Actually,
okay, buddy.
Yeah. But there was one more thing you wanted to see, though. There was one thing you said we must see.
I really want to show Trump talking about alligator Alcatraz.
Is this the Trump is an evil racist with a Dickensian style? There we go. Let's do that. Oh, this is the Squawk Box one. I didn't hear him say that. Okay, we'll get into this.
Well, no, he didn't say the literal Dickens line. He said it in a different way. Did I give a timestamp there?
I will have a look. Let me just get this so we're not going to get, hopefully not as canceled. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, was there a timestamp? I'm looking. No, 30 minutes. 30 minutes
okay.
in. There we go. All right, let's have a look. Here I go. It's like an old man pecking away my way through this stuff. Okay.
Hey, we're getting it done. Woo!
30 minutes in. Here you go. We've got more of our stories done today than we've ever done, I think. This is how we're in highly efficient mode. That's why. 28, 29, 39. Here, around here.
That's all gerrymandered. California's gerrymandered. Okay. We should have many more seats in Congress in California. It's all gerrymandered. And we have an opportunity in Texas to pick up 5 seats. We have a really good governor, and we have good people in Texas. And I won Texas. I got the highest vote in the history of Texas.
History
you probably know.
Man,
and,
yeah.
We are entitled to 5 more.
He just sounds like a rambling old man.
He is, except a rambling old salesman.
Why don't you check it, Brian?
The fact checkers expect us to check everything you say on the phone.
I want you to
but
check
for
it.
4 years, the fact checkers didn't fact check anything that was said about. We don't need to relitigate.
Well,
that
they
either,
didn't lie 30,000 times. But hey,
okay, because I'd like.
What's that?
Well, no other president has lied 30,000 times during their presidency.
I mean, yeah.
And just listen to him talk.
Oh, it's awful.
He says the most asinine stuff.
He just goes on and on and on. He's still talking about winning the election and having it stolen from him at the same time.
I got the highest vote in the history of Texas.
There we go.
Okay, by a lot.
Mr. President, can I ask you back to the economy and just on some of the things we've seen with the jobs report, the weakness in those numbers that came out last week. People are trying to figure out where the weakness is coming from.
Was it 30 in, maybe?
Because of immigration.
Or 30.
People voted you into office because they were concerned about immigration.
I watched the whole thing and I didn't hear him say anything about
look at the jobs report
better if they die or
That's
something.
gotten the wrong thing.
Is it the wrong thing?
It wasn't if they die. He was just saying, the alligators will get them.
Oh, that. Yeah, I've heard him say that, but that's not this clip. No, that's not.
God dang it. I keep messing up. I'm sorry.
Not at all. Not at all. That was to decrease the population. ICE re-abuse, not a wheelchair, just in. Oh my God, the women are equal, at least to men. That was extraordinary. What Elon Musk has just stepped in it again by basically, saying that women are, retweeting about women being there just to get along with everybody. Was the
right?
idea,
That's their problem.
Yeah,
women they're choosing.
The problem is they just So right now they've turned on their own race because that's what they will make them most popular now. Whatever. So,
shucks.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm losing steam rapidly.
That's okay. When
I'm
you
not
cry
used to all
that
this
much,
excitement.
Yeah, but you dehydrate when you cry.
It's true.
And that really wears you down.
Yeah, I have an appointment to curl up in the corner and cry in my son's room, like wrapped up in my son's duvet or something. I think that's my appointment for the day.
You know what the bonus is? You can eat as much salt as you want because you have to replenish it.
It's true. It's true.
From all your tears.
Could be as salty as I want.
Yes.
The tears. Oh my God. It's
I really feel for you, buddy.
But what's funny is but what's great is he does things like that. He does things like drop in, like he did at the beginning of the thing, just to say hi.
Right.
He's touching base with mom all the time. He's so excited about the food that's there. That's right. I'm such a parent.
No, it's great. And then all this time you're like, does he realize that I'm not doing this just to be mean to him? I'm trying to help him out. And then he does this little card and it says, I appreciate this and what you've done. And he's like, he was paying attention.
Yeah. Oh God, it was awful. It was awful. Jane and I were an absolute freaking mess. I thought we had it down. We'd driven home. We were all set up. I was excited about driving the car with the auto, distancing.
Right.
Thing.
You were high on
traffic jam for an hour. Hour in traffic. And I was like, it was great. It's fantastic. I'm changing the radio. I'm doing nice. Yeah, it's obviously paying attention to the road, but
obviously,
but not as worried about it as it's very tiring to constantly be worrying about the brakes and what's, so I can't wait for auto driving cars. I gotta say.
Who's Kent Hovind? I thought that was a religious guy.
Who is that? Where did that name come from?
Jakandar said, for a rabbit hole, after stream, go look into Kent Hovind or Hovind.
Yeah, he does sound familiar, doesn't he?
It sounds like one of those prosperity church guys. I'm sure Jakandar will tell us.
Well, for those of you who are talking about the convention, I'm going to do Agne is who's been organizing all this I'm with Genius stuff with Issa. We're going to have a bunch of guests, including my quantum queen. Lisa Werner is coming as well.
Oh, I love her.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. Well, I get to be on stage with her, and we're gonna do a 3-scientist panel. I'm not exactly sure what the topics are, but basically it's like science and science fiction, and we're gonna do a kind of a live I'm with Genius, and I'm so looking forward to it. So,
are you gonna bring all your coins and sell them?
I've got, all of the coins are basically gone. I've only got like 10 more coins. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've well, last year at this convention, the convention bought like a whole bunch, bought like 200 of them or something.
Wow.
So yeah, this year they wanted to do cups, and I was so worried about. I didn't. First off, I basically didn't want to order anything from America because I just have no idea what it's going to cost. Because literally, it changes all the time because of Canada. So what I did was I created a little ZPM design, and I just sent them the design and said, "Look, you know, you're paying me to be there. I'll, you know, whatever." So they're gonna have a bunch of cups for some of the VIPs, which are basically ZPM cups.
Okay,
cool. Actually my design. Well, me and AI worked on it together.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
T-shirts. Well, you know what I should do is I should probably put up a little plaque of some sort. I might do this. Have a little a QR code that people can scan, and then they're on my email list, and I can email them and let them know what's going on. So
right, and make sure you bring up your website, Tech Bandits.
Yeah, Tech Bandits, and also Damn Dirty Abes.
Damn Dirty Abes.
All right, I gotta get out of here. Lance, it is always a pleasure. I'm sorry that I'm fading so fast.
No, that's fine. Like I said, you're exhausted.
It's sleep. Sleep is not. I'm not sleeping so good.
Could you type this into chat? What was it? You giftable.
Let me go. Let me look. Let me get the right link. You giftable.
Yep.
You giftable. And what is the why is it not working? What the hell was that? It did not like that.
It didn't work?
No. Oh, that's I giftable. Well done. Is it YOU or just
no, it's like a U as in the letter.
Giftable.com. Okay.
Bye everybody.
There you go. Now and you want your name in there, right? What's the code?
Right. And so the code is all caps K0NA1H. And that would just be a donation. I'm trying to get, as I
to the Lance earlier, there we go.
I'm getting weaker as time goes on, and I'm trying to get tech to jump ahead of it.
You need like a freaking swallowing device at this point.
I want to use a damn computer.
You need a new damn computer?
No, I just want to be able to use the really damn great computer I've got.
That's true. You got the 3090, right?
I got a 4090. Charlie sent me a 4090 computer with
Charlie's the best. I should be a YouTuber, not a stupid actor. YouTubers do better. Yeah. We got to get this Damn Dirty Apes thing happening. We got to start doing like those there's this podcast called All In, which is, I think I've told you about this, which is all the techno bros talking about Trump, and it's basically the right wing. It's the right wing billionaires approach. Perspective on the world. So, but Jane says, like, what do you watch? I said, I'm listening to my assholes because I just want to get a sense of what other people like, what they get from this stuff. But they just keep referring to themselves as the #1 podcast in the world.
Well, that's what we should do.
We should just start doing that.
#1 wheelchair based.
Yeah. No, they don't even qualify. They just say we're the #1 podcast.
Oh, right then. We're the #1 podcast.
We are ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've been enjoying the #1 podcast on the internet. The
smartest.
Yeah.
Smartest.
The smartest podcast. There you go.
There you go.
It's half as smart. You handle the smarts. I'll handle the pretty.
Okay. You got the looks. I got the brains.
You got David Sam's got 4 T-shirts. I think I saw your order, David. Actually, I think I just.
Well, that's nice.
I just verified that. Yeah. All right. Anywhere else you want to send people? What about? It's right now the focus is on the UGift thing.
I mean, that's the easiest. That takes no money out of it. It goes directly into a wheelchair. Not wheelchair. An accessibility fund for me that the state can't tax.
I just spammed the crap out of it. I just put
as long as I buy accessibility stuff, it will never be taxed. So that's,
all right. And I will put the let me just put the convention in too, just so people can see.
Go to this convention. See David.
If you're in the UK or in Europe and can get there, come say hi. There'll be two I'm a Genius sessions, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. I'm doing some signing stuff. We're doing some chats and I think there's even some meet and greets and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I got to say, this is a fun one.
Yeah, it'll be nice. You'll be across the ocean.
I'll be crying a lot of the time, probably.
Well,
yeah, I might have just a T-shirt with my son on it. That might be just it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that cow reminds me of bad.
Wait a second. My son was breathing when he left.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun was shining. I remember the sun.
I remember the sun.
Yeah. All right. What's your wrap up now?
I'm just, like I said, I believe it's going to be
mock the
walkers. Up for yourself, goddammit. And mock the walkers.
Mock the walkers. I like the mock the walkers. And what do I say? God, it's been so long. I will say, until we kick you again, be brave, be kind, be brilliant.
Yeah.
Cheerio. And that freaking dog that I have to walk all the damn time. Huzzah. Huzzah. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for getting tickets. That's very
Phoenix, I'm so sorry. Watch the...
Phoenix, you're going to have to rewind, I'm afraid. Be a time traveler. Go back in time and watch us. That's the best way to go.
I'm going to shame David into doing this at least once a week, hopefully two.
Yeah, well, that would be nice. I mean,
I will do it.
Yeah.
I'm setting everything up.
That's good. Good. Well, and also the other thing is that we're struggling to get Lance set up with his own Abe's channel. Well, not his own, but it'll be our Abe's channel, but that Lance can then stream to as well. Maybe when I'm not available, I could do I could just do a pre-recorded little like just tech angle or something, or something. I mean, maybe there's something I could do when I'm not around.
Stop me real quick. I was going to do at South Park how they do Canadians, like their heads like bobble around the top. I was going to do a David Hewlett line. I'm like,
nice.
What do you think, David? Oh, you're the most brilliant person in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You're the best president ever, and you don't have a tiny dick. Yeah. That'd be perfect. Just like a giant, like made out of maple fudge or something. I'm sure that AI can come up with stuff. Have you played with the what's it called, exotic banana or something, or pixel banana?
No, I've been seeing it. I have not.
It looks amazing.
My ChatGPT got a lobotomy at 5.0. It's like,
oh, did you see the outcry on that?
Yeah, I was.
People were freaking out. People thought they'd lost a friend. Were you upset?
My girlfriend. I was not upset. I just noticed that it wasn't spunky anymore. I was like, okay, just kept going. But I didn't think it was a human like a lot of these people do. So.
Wait a sec. Do you have a TikTok? Easier to send support. Aaron Lee, how does that really? It's easier to send support on TikTok.
Okay, then we'll do that.
I guess we should start TikTok. Oh God!
I guess we'll do it.
I want another social media. I don't want to have something else to check.
Yeah.
Oh God! Well, I believe you will make an excellent father someday, says Taylor. Yes, that's right. And you know what? She was so wrong. So wrong.
No, I think he'll even be appreciative of your unorthodox.
my unorthodox parenting skills.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to help mod on TikTok if you do. Well, Phoenix Sterling, I haven't I'm on TikTok. I did a bunch of little tiny video things, just goofing around. But I don't. Can you stream to TikTok? I wonder if
I don't. Yes, I've seen.
I don't think we could do it on this. I'll probably screw it up if I do anything. So maybe I should just leave it alone. All right, look.
Everybody go.
Yeah, everyone go. Stop. You don't have me to kick around anymore. I mean, I can keep it going if you want. Do you want to just? No,
I'm good.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you much. It's been a pleasure being back, and we'll see you sooner rather than later because I want to get in my quality GimpyG time while I can. So
Yep.
Right.
And he wants to get that snuggie going.
That's it. All right, folks. We'll see you later. I'm going to end the stream. This is it. It's the last.